If you're anything like me, you like to watch a lot of climbing videos on YouTube, but I've noticed a certain pattern in the videos that I like to watch. I do really like to watch hard climbing like you see here, people just trying hard on really hard routes and really hard moves, but I've noticed that more than that, I like to watch people who climb really aesthetic routes. So without further ado, I'm going to showcase 5 of what I think are some of the most beautiful sport climbs and boulders in the world. First up is the Monument. The Monument is a roof crack in Squamish. It's a giant splitter crack that goes right up this amazing, really big roof, and I just think it's super aesthetic. Peter Croft is actually the first ascensionist on this climb, and I believe he on-sighted it. I think this picture really does the Monument the most justice. You can just see the amazing shape, and although this picture does make it look a lot smaller than it is, it's definitely a huge climb. Another climb that I would consider to be like a runner-up in this category is the Century Crack. The Century Crack is a massive roof crack in Utah, I believe, that was put up by Tom Randall and Pete Whitaker. It's a much bigger crack and it's an amazing climb, but I just think the shape and the aesthetic of the Monument is better. So yeah, that's why the Monument is number 5. Number 4 on the list is Ecstasy. Ecstasy is this beautiful erect climb you see here on this giant rectangular block. It is near Bishop, California, and I don't have a whole lot of details for this one. I just think that it is one of the most cool looking arêtes and most symmetrical blocks that I've ever seen, so I thought it would definitely deserve to mention on this list. Next up is a boulder, which is Ambrosia. Ambrosia is in Bishop, California, and this entire rock here has a bunch of different boulders on it, and I just think that it's so aesthetic that it had to make this list. It's just such a giant boulder in the middle of nowhere. So I'll just let the footage kind of speak for itself on this one. Again, there's no particular order here, but number 2 is Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher is just one of those lines that is amazing and beautiful, but also just has this history and aura about it since it's a Sharma climb. Again, I should probably just let the footage speak for itself because there's not a whole lot to say here. It's just amazing features on a really cool wall in Squamish. Last up is this sport climb called Doubloons in Colorado. I just must really like arêtes because this beautiful sharp arête is another one that just draws my eye. I think this one's really cool because it's kind of this standalone pillar you see here just jutting out of nowhere in Colorado. And it makes for a really cool arête climb that looks super difficult but just super aesthetic. So that's why this one also made the list. Thank you guys for watching. I mostly made this video because I like to search like top 5 most beautiful climbs and I don't see much on YouTube, so I'm going to try to keep putting out videos like this so that there's more of that content. Thank you.